This is absolutely ridiculous. Cancel your Black Ops 7 pre-orders right now. If you're thinking about buying Black Ops 7, do not do that either, because this is fucking ridiculous. So I need you all to buckle the fuck up and hit that like button right now, because this video needs to be seen by as many people as possible to spread the news information, to save all those chump-ass Call of Duty scatmaster sucking fanboys money, because we need to bring Activision down. Thank you very much. Also consider becoming a member, because I will be having member only, so when I reach enough members, I will be having member only live streams and YouTube content that only members can access. So you don't want to miss out on that, because I'm liable to whip my dick out. Hashtag lots of homo. Become a member, subscribe. With that being said, do not pre-order, do not buy Black Ops 7. This is ridiculous. This video is going to prove it. I love you all. I hope you have yourself a great day. Let's jump into it.
You know, guys, if you're somebody who has unfortunately fallen for the Call of Duty trap again, and you ended up pre-ordering Black Ops 7...
The stats and facts say otherwise. No one has fallen for this. No one is happy for Black Ops 7. The pre-order numbers are lower than Black Ops 6 ever was. It is lower than Borderlands 4. NBA 2K26 is higher and is performing better than any of these games. No one is pre-ordering Black Ops 7 unless you are mongoloid level intelligence and you think that the Earth is not flat.
First of all, I recommend psychiatric help, and number two, I recommend that you actually cancel your pre-order. And if you're somebody who has thankfully not pre-ordered yet,
I haven't pre-ordered
about it. But guys, let's get right into this video with a tweet that comes out from Scatmaster Charles. He comes out here and says Black Ops 7 will feature face-off model in multiplayer. Four of the 16
6v6 launch maps are smaller size. Okay, so now we're not even getting the amount of maps that we're supposed to be getting. 16 of the 16, 4 of the 16 of the 6v6 launch. Wow. Dude.
Of the 16 6v6 launch maps are smaller sized and support face-off, with more maps supporting that mode.
The Scatmaster is truly, all jokes aside, the shitmaster here, FOOLY, is tapping into a point that hasn't been covered by anybody in the Call of Duty community, and we are blessed with that. Make sure you subscribe to the Scatmaster as well after you subscribe, and hit the like button on this video. If you don't know who that is, probably better off.
Now, two things here. First of all, where is he getting this information? And number two, how could this possibly be a
He's getting information from Activision because he's an Activision cocksucker, FOOLY. Wake up, you idiot.
Map, right? You guys like that shit, right? What, no? I thought this was like the next cool thing in Call of Duty instead of having like gunfight. No, we don't like it because it's just brain rot slop, just a fucking brain blender for all the low IQ, low attention span TikTok nerds that are camo grinding. You mean to tell me?
I hate to break it to you, but everybody who plays Call of Duty is a TikTok brain rot, cabo grinding retard. The entire community that plays Call of Duty, no offense, if you think you're not, you probably are. Everybody who plays this game who's watching YouTube right now is a TikTok brain rot moron. If you play Call of Duty and you watch social media videos like this and you're interacting on Twitter or X or Instagram or whatever, you are in the demographic of the TikTok brain rot retards. The people who play Call of Duty, who actually buy skins and all that stupid shit, who actually are morons for buying skins, but who play the game, do not interact with videos like this, do not watch these videos, don't know these videos exist, and don't care about idiots making content on YouTube for Call of Duty. The people watching this video right now, I got news for you. That means you're gay. Present company included. So make sure you become a member, because we're going to be whipping out our dicks for Israel in the live streams. All right?
You don't enjoy that as a Call of Duty player who's been playing legitimate 6v6 for God knows how long? You mean to tell me that some of us don't like that shipment bullshit? Yeah, not a fucking surprise. People don't like the face-off shit, but where is he even getting this from? Well,
he's Activision's shill.
He actually gets this information from an actual Black Ops 7 and Treyarch developer. And before I show this, look, no hate to this guy.
No, lots of hate to this guy. No, this is the difference between me and everyone else. Fuck all these people. Fuck you, FOOLY, Rick, Blame Truth, the Call of Duty community, Charlie, Intel, 90% of Gen Z millennial slop retards who watch YouTube. I have contempt for all of you people. I don't like any of you people. I think you all got IQs of 100. You've all been brainwashed by social media. You have made society worse. You're all to blame for all the problems we have right now with all this crap with Call of Duty, because you know who's working on these games? Your stupid generation, you dumbasses, all right? You dickhead Gen Z with 14 nose rings who think there's 25 genders up until this generation, with actually my generation of Gen X, where we actually went outside and played and didn't sit at home all day jerking our dicks to anime prawn. You guys fucked everything. The boomers did too. All right, that's how to get off my chest. I'm so tired of this goddamn hypocrisy. It's like you are the problem. Your generation of social media idiots are the problem. You people who watch this content and think this is actually cool, you are the problem. All right, I'm not taking this shit anymore. Gloves are off. I'm not going to pretend anymore. I feel better.
Well respected, because as you'll see in the screenshot, he's at least communicating with the community, specifically with content creators that bring up problems or issues. Well, I don't know about this content creator specifically, but please don't throw any hate this guy's way.
No, throw lots of hate. Throw lots of hate this way. You need to start fucking chopping people's heads off. It's the only way things are going to change. Being nice doesn't change anything. You need to kick doors down and start killing everybody. Okay, just joking. I'm not calling to any violence. It's just a joke. Just hyperbole. I love everybody. Everyone just needs to hold hands and pay more taxes to stop global warming.
Doing his job at the end of the day, and he's honestly doing us a pretty good service by giving us more reasons to not pre-order or buy this fucking game. So this comes out from Matt Scrontz, who is one of the lead developers for Treyarch. He comes out here and says, "At the exclusive disgrace, saw your latest
boom roasted
gunfight maps. Out of the 16 6v6 launch maps, 4 of those are smaller and support those modes, with new and some former favorites maps coming in post-launch. A change we made for Black Ops 7 is to try to make sure those smaller maps can support score streaks, so they work for more playlists."
Oh, nice. Dude, man, how many times do you see this meme?
I'm just gonna be the one to say it.
Boom,
this
get
is
roasted.
Actually really good at communication. I actually applaud this Treyarch developer for actually responding and coming out with a tweet of all things, and his comments are actually on. Something that, I don't know, the Infinity Ward developers should probably take note of. Anyways, there you have it. Face Off is confirmed for Black Ops 7, and there's 4 of them that are launching with the fucking game. Now, Exclusive Disgrace actually comes out here with a pretty good question where he says, one question with that, does that mean it's a unified map pool and all of those small maps will also be in...
Can I say something here? Can I just say something? Yeah, you can, because it's my channel. I'm going to say whatever I want. This is all just, like, I need people to understand this. All right. I've been saying this, literally, though, I've been saying this before 2019, but I've really been saying it since 2019 because that's when it became really evident. And I need to say this. This is dead serious. I mean, all their stuff before, I'm just getting crazy, making jokes. But this really is a serious point that I want to get to. All right. Dead ass, no cap. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter about anything when it comes to Call of Duty at this point. People do not realize that. Nothing matters. The maps, the guns, the skins, whatever issue you have with Call of Duty, none of it matters until one, the only thing that matters, the one thing is addressed. And that is the skill-based matchmaking and manipulative matchmaking and disbanding of lobbies, which is a symptom of the skill-based matchmaking and the engagement optimization matchmaking. The reason why all these videos are being made is because it's for content to get views, and people love to watch this shit. And I enjoy making jokes and ranting and just playing the whole joke of this whole nonsense to you guys. But really, at the end of the day, you can make one video and one video only, and that is it. When is skill-based matchmaking and the engagement optimization matchmaking and the microtransaction matchmaking, this matchmaking in general, going to be overhauled? When are we not going to get disbanding lobbies? If that question is never answered, or that situation is never changed, that problem is never addressed, then everything else is moot. None of it matters. Everyone needs to realize that right now. I don't give a fuck about anything to do with Call of Duty anymore, unless it deals with skill-based matchmaking. This is why I just play Resurgence casual, because there is no skill-based matchmaking really in that. You're just playing it. That's all I play. Because I am not being manipulated. I'm just playing against stupid bots and some good players, and I can go in there and have fun and not feel like I'm being manipulated. That's it. That's all there is to it. Everything else after that point is complete and utter bullshit. Just want to clear that up. But anyways, Continuing on, Shitmaster.
Regular core 6v6 modes. And Matt Scronce replies with, not necessarily all of them, but the goal is that more can be supported, which mainly comes down to aerial access for score streaks. We don't want to force it either way if the team has a cool idea that can't support score streaks. Once again, good communication. This was a good question out of the exclusive disgrace, but this is the question that you should be asking yourself. If you want critical thinking skills, this is how you do it. How could this possibly be bad news for a game like Black Ops 7 to push you over the edge of not pre-ordering or canceling your pre-order? You see all of these gooch lickers and fanboys, you know, they just spawn out of nowhere. And
I don't know where these gooch lickers and fanboys are coming from. I have never seen a positive Black Ops 7 comment at all. And I'm going to tell you what this is. This is Psychology 101. All right? I'm going to, guys, give you some insight for those that want to listen. So please listen up. This is insight into Call of Duty and just social media manipulation of the audience. And that is this. You create an enemy so that you can gather and get people to follow you. There are no Call of Duty gooch lickers. I don't see any positive comments on any Blame Truth video, Fooly video, the Rick video, Jay Bowman video, Prime Pete video, my videos. I have never seen anyone defend this game or this franchise for I don't know how long. I don't even see the Activision shills like Charlie Intel or Modern Warzone. I see maybe TimTheTatman and FaZe Swag, even FaZe Swag and those guys. Yeah, those guys obviously. But as far as like actual people defending this game, look at the trailer. It's like dislike bomb. No one gives a shit about this franchise anymore. There is nobody out here who is watching these videos who doesn't already agree with us. No one is watching this video getting their mind changed. You're just creating an enemy. I've done it many times before. I know how to manipulate the audience. I know how to get people riled up. You create enemies, and then you attack them, and then you get people to be on your side. It's 101. This is how it works. So when people keep talking about the Activision gooch lickers or the people, this is why I get my channels deleted, because everyone hates me because I really do speak the honest truth that will cut right to the damaging of people's, credibility. That's really honestly why. This what I'm telling you right now is really why people don't like me, because I shine a light on the actual real facts and truth. And that is all this is. This is all just trying to create an enemy out of thin air, but it doesn't exist, to get people to be on your side, to gather support. And it works. So there is no fucking gooch licker. There are no Call of Duty fanboys anymore online. I've never seen one. Find a comment positive about Black Ops 7. Please. Find more than 1, 10. No, you're not going to. 99.9% is all negative. Just want to clear that up. You're welcome. Uncle Ghost of 8 out here, it has to be the voice of reason.
They come out here talking about, oh, you're just so negative about everything. How can you be so negative? You don't have anything positive.
Never seen that before in my life.
I'm a fucking virgin.
Find a comment that says that. Please, find a comment. You'll find comments that people say rage baiting, and that's what this is, because it is rage baiting. Everyone hates Black Ops 7, but just completely, utterly going over and over again the same thing, same video, just titled differently. Like, literally, how many streams are you going to see from me and everybody else? F Call of Duty. Call of Duty sucks. Now watch me stream it. Crazy.
Look, aside from your social life, I think there are other matters at hand that require addressing. First of all, Black Ops 7 was literally advertised and marketed to have 16 6v6 maps. Keep that in mind, because now, as it turns out,
just play Battlefield 6. There's your answer. I don't think the skill-based matchmaking in Battlefield 6 is even possible with that big of a map. Just going to say, so just play Battlefield 6.
Now, 4 of them, well, I guess they are 6v6. They're actually face-off maps that just so happen to be playable with 6v6, which means, like you add 2 more people per team, and now it's 6v6? Like, that's not really the way it should be working, in my opinion. But aside from the way I feel about face-off maps, let's just break this down a little bit. We're advertised for 16 6v6 maps, all right, at launch. A lot of people are up in arms talking about, you know what, this is actually a good change. This is a good thing. I was also one of those people. So to the people out there that think I have absolutely nothing positive to say about Call of Duty, you're wrong. Sorry, but I
have nothing positive to say about Call of Duty. Nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. This community sucks, and there's one game mode I can play that I'm not going to be mentally manipulated. Resurgence Casuals. Or Warzone Casuals. There's nothing good to say about this franchise. Nothing. Everything can eat shit. All the people who make videos, all the people that make content, all the people that play it. This franchise is the Down syndrome, just the most pathetic group of losers in gaming. I need you all to understand that. Anybody, including those who hate on it, myself included, everybody and anything, all the people who are associated with Call of Duty can go die in a hole and get run over by a tractor like they were that actor who got hit by a snowplow. I can't remember his name. Jeremy something.
Said that 16 maps at launch was a good thing. But as it turns out, with 4 of them being face-off maps, now we're looking at 12 of them actually being 6v6 content that is actually relevant to the portion of the player base that doesn't like
Oh my
TikTok
God, guys.
brain
So
rot
instead of 60,
bullshit,
we got
and
12.
of the
That's going to
12
make me
remaining
not pre-order
maps,
this game.
3 of them are remastered maps. And I saw this tweet from this guy, and he breaks it down very easily, alright? He says, so 9 original 6v6 maps on launch then. 4 face-off, 3 remakes. Quality over quantity. So personally, I don't care that much, but seeing them announce 16 only for them to come out with a big asterisk isn't giving me high hopes for the rest of the marketing.
Yeah, I know, because surprise, these guys are liars, and they manipulate the facts and stats, and they skew their little, tweets and whatnot to try to look positive. So yes, there you go, guys. 9 original 6v6 maps on launch. Once again, wow, these guys aren't being honest. Color me shocked. Just don't color me black. Boom, roasted. Wait, why? I don't know.
Now listen!
We have just cut down that 16 highlighted maps for the launch, one of the biggest selling points of this game. We have just cut that down from 16 to fucking 9. And look, trust me, I know a lot of people are coping out there like, oh, but it's still content, it still comes with the game, you're just finding anything to pull at. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
No one is saying that. Once again, you're creating an enemy out of thin air that doesn't exist so you can rally people together. Psychology 101. No one is defending this game at all. Please go to the comment section of any video negative of Call of Duty. Find me 5 people. I can't even find 1, but find me 5, because 1 out of thousands is like, what, 0.001%. Find me 1, 5, 10 comments. Go to the Black Ops 7 reveal trailer. Find me any comments that say this game's hyped. Really, you're not. You're not going to. There is no one. Kanye, I'm with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? They took my kids from me. I don't know what I'm the villain. Yeah,
all right,
I'm trying to I bumped that song all day. No cap.
I want you to have more bang for your buck, and you coming out here trying to defend Activision and Treyarch.
No one's defending this game.
Lazy, for giving you less than what you deserve.
No one's defending this game. Who is this guy talking to?
Is not gonna help a single goddamn thing. Let's not pretend like I'm the only person out here that's talking about this that has a problem with this. I'm gonna go ahead and just like put up some tweets from people that do not like this. And I'll read some of the responses too, because they're actually fucking
No
funny.
one likes
Some people
this.
are coming out here talking about, and to think we were going to get 16 true 6v6 maps on launch originally. Bro, these guys can't be...
Bro, you gotta funny. Could you imagine actually caring about this? Like, let me just keep it real here. We're like 20 minutes in this video. God bless you if you're still watching. But like, imagine actually caring about this, guys. We're talking about a video game, dudes. All right, we're talking about a fucking video game. All right. Who cares? Go touch grass, you nerds.
Serious face-off is a camo simulator. No one actually plays that game mode unironically. This guy says, so 12 regular maps then, just like BO6, and 4 face-off maps. This guy says, I'm hoping the fact that they're trying to make streaks work for them means they're slightly bigger like Babylon, rather than the absolute stakeout brain rot. And this is a good point that we're gonna get back into, because I think somebody actually responded to this point. Thought we'll have 16 6v6 maps, and now we're down to 12, most of which will probably be shite. That's already the first disappointment, and the game hasn't even launched. This guy says, this is why you don't rush to credit them for anything. 16 6v6 at launch. 4 of them are face-off maps, and 3 of them are remasters. Embarrassing. And look, guys, this might be one of the only times I will agree with some of the Call of Duty gooch slickers and fanboys when they come out here and they tell me that I can't just assume things about the game because I haven't played it yet. Nobody's seen gameplay of it yet. which, by the way, that's not even my fault. That's Activision and Treyarch's fault. I mean, this game has supposedly been ready for God knows how long, and Black Ops 6 was just filler, so why don't they just show us the fucking gameplay? I don't know, but you're gonna...
Because it is on September 30th. They have a marketing and time, scheduling that. Yeah, that's another thing cool. Funny is that how many hate videos on Black Ops 7 and not a single person has played it. And it doesn't matter anyways. You already know what the videos are going to be as soon as Black Ops 7 comes out. No one's going to give you a positive video on this. Like, you already know that, right? Like, we can see the future already. The September 30th, Black Ops COD Next comes out. Everyone be like, oh, this sucks. It was horrible. A bunch of paid shills. We know that's going to happen. I'm going to make that video, I'm sure. I'm a live stream it, by the way. Don't forget that. Become a member right now. Get yourself to access to free naked streams. God bless you. And then we're going to play the beta, and they're going to see the videos. This beta is horrible. Worst Call of Duty ever. Do not buy. Yep, we're going to see that. And then you're going to get the game, and these people who said they're not going to buy it are going to buy it and play it, and you're going to stream it all year. All year, you're going to see all these dudes stream this game every single day or every single week. They're all going to be on Twitch. They're going to be on the YouTube channels. They ask you to be members for the same game they told you not to buy or pre-order or play and said it sucked, and they're going to stream it. Anyways, we haven't seen gameplay, and no one's even played it yet. We already hate it. Which I'm sure we are going to anyways, because we've already built it up in our mind that this game's horrible and Call of Duty's dead. And also for me, the skill-based matchmaking. Maybe somebody don't care about that, but for me, I already hate the game because I know I'm going to have skill-based matchmaking. And also, as I mentioned before, when I was crashing out on all you losers in this Gen Z, whatever other generation of homos you are, play this game like your life depends on it. And everybody watching this game is a tryhard sweat nerd, but yet they say they hate the mad nerds and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, yeah, everything's bullshit, guys. Once you realize that, you go touch grass, get some ass, and get on with your life.
Guys' point is that I'm not allowed to make assumptions about the game without playing it or seeing it, right? Well, in defense of people not liking the face-off maps, and to that one guy's point about, the face-off maps maybe being different than what we're used to in BO6, this other guy comes out here and says, it's not face-off maps like BO6, they are a bit bigger and not like Stakeout or so. They are 3-laned and you can use kill streaks, and that's fine in my opinion.
Oh my god! I got you in 4K! Just dick rotted!
And while it was confirmed that you can use some score streaks, how the fuck are we supposed to determine that they're as big as Babylon or that they're not like Stakeout? How are we supposed to determine that they're 3-laned? How are we supposed to determine that they're not going to be the dog shit slop that we currently have in Black Ops 6? When the developer himself literally said that the 4 face-off maps are smaller and support those modes with new and some former favorite maps coming in post-launch. What does that even mean? Does that mean for one of the seasonal updates they're gonna bring back Stakeout or the fucking bullet map, the train map? You guys tell me the vibe that you're getting from that, but to me, it sounds like more lazy, uninspired, unoriginal fucking work coming out here. Alright, I understand they want to boost retention because God knows they need it, but showing more emphasis on this face-off mode or any of these side modes that are not 6v6, it's just not a reliable method of keeping people on your game, because at the end of the day, what are these guys doing in this playlist? What do you think they're doing? They're out here camo grinding. What's gonna happen when they get their camo? Do you think they're still gonna play Stakeout? Do you think they're still going to play Babylon and Bullet? No. For the core community like myself, the people that have been playing for ages, we're not...
Dude's 24 years old. He was 4 years old when COD 4 Modern Warfare came out. He has not played this for ages. I'm old as shit. I've been playing this game since Big Red 1 and Medal of Honor. This guy is 24 years old, or 26, 27. I don't know. He was a little kid. He didn't even have ability to even play a video game when the first Call of Duties actually came out. But anyways, I digress.
A fan of the face-off maps. We're not a fan of the super huge, humongous ground war maps that are just chunks of the Warzone map. Like, it just becomes lazy. It divides the player counts in ways that we don't need it to be divided into. And when you advertise your game to have 16 6v6 maps, and now we're down to 12 because 4 of them are realistically just face-off maps, and you just plug in 2 extra people per team. And then you add on top of the fact that 3 of these maps are remastered maps. And granted, look, I've said it before, once again, to all of you gooch lickers out there that think I have absolutely nothing positive to say, the screenshots that I've seen for Express and Raid and whatever the fuck else is in the game, they look nice, okay? I actually do like them, but You're
a moron then. You like remade, remastered maps. So you're complaining about other maps that they're 4v4 or whatnot, but they're new, but they're small, and they're for, you know, they say they're gonna have kill streaks, but then you go on to say you like remastered maps and talk about how that's not lazy and slop. Yeah, that's remastered maps as counting as new maps is lazy and slop because these idiots can't think of good maps. And all the old maps, they never play well anyways, because once again, it's not the game, it's the community of losers who play this game that ruin it. And that's why I have skill-based matchmaking, because they're trying to offset all the losers who play this game like their life depends on it. But I hate skill-based matchmaking, and I hate the people that play this game. There is no answer except to, don't buy this game. Go play Battlefield 6.
Cannot keep pretending like this game is worth the $70 price tag. We can't keep pretending like it's worth a pre-order. If the biggest highlights of the game are getting debunked, not even by us, it's literally by their own developers. Hey, you remember how we had 16 6v6 maps advertised? And you know what else? 3 of them are remastered maps. So now you're realistically only down to 9 original 6v6 content maps.
Okay, we're just going to be dragging this out for some bullshit watch time. This has been a 30-minute long video, by the way, of awesomeness, amazing, and I do appreciate you guys watching this far if you're still here. But I'm going to end it there, and I think all my points are made, and I think everything I said is factual, actual truth. And hopefully you're all strong enough to accept the facts that I'm hitting you with. And really last and not least, and most importantly, stay black, question authority, and don't let the hockey crack reptilian shapeshifters bring you down. Bye, guys. Take it easy. Become a member.